So good morning, class 8 children. Today again we are going for the flip teaching. So one by one, those who are left, they may continue. So first, Chaitanya is going to do. Yes, Chaitanya, continue.
Good morning, ma'am and my dear friends. Today I am going to present a short flip learning on topic friction. Friction. Friction is a force that poses the relative motion between two surfaces of object in contact. The force of friction always acts in a direction opposite to that of the applied force. Friction exists between two surfaces due to irregularities on the surfaces of the object in contact, interlocking of micro-level irregularities of the two surfaces, and plugging of harder surfaces into smoother surfaces. Factors that affect friction: roughness of the friction, the extent to which these two surfaces press together, nature of the surface. Types of friction. There are three types of friction that exist between solid surfaces. There are static force, sliding force, and rolling force.
Start.
Good morning to all. Today, me and my friend is going to present a short flip teaching in front of you all, and our topic is sound. Topics to be covered in this flip teaching are: what is sound, sound produced by a musical instrument, sound produced by humans, how human hear sound, amplitude, time period and frequency of vibration, loudness and pitch, audible and inaudible sound, noise and music, noise pollution.
Continue, Ridhima.
So today I'm going to explain what is sound. Sound is a form of energy and it comes from vibration. The vibration creates sound waves which moves through mediums such as air, water, etc. before reaching our ears. And one more important point is that sound cannot travel through a vacuum. So now I'm going to present an activity to show that vibrating objects produce sound. So for this, I'm going to take a metal dish and a spoon. So you can try spoon on the metal dish. So when I struck the spoon on the metal dish vibrated and produced a gong sound. So this activity shows that vibrating objects produces sound.
Now, sound produced by musical instrument. In musical instrument, sound is produced with the help of vibrating parts. In different musical instrument, different parts are
Ananya
vibrated
Prasad,
to
kindly
produce.
switch on your camera. Switch on your camera.
मैम मैंने कैमरा ऑन करा था बट मैम मैं इधर शेयर कर रही हूँ तो वो ऑफ हो गया है.
Continue.
Vibrate to produce sound. For example, in tabla, when the stretch membranes vibrate, then it produces sound. In sitar, when the string vibrates and then it produces sound. In some musical instrument, sound is produced when they are beaten. For example, manjira, jal tarang, bell. Now I will show you one activity based on how musical instrument produces sound. Take 5 to 6 glasses, fill the water with different level, and now take a spoon and strike each of the glass with the help of that spoon. And you will hear the different sound from the different glasses. This activity shows why the different
Asit. Today I am going to start.
Continue.
Good morning, friends. My name is Asit. Today I am going to start a small training of science in front of you. My topic is how water plays an important role in playing the sound. I am going to show this by an activity. I have 4 containers have different density of water. When I tap the container with a spoon, it makes different sounds. Now hear the sounds. Container full of water. Container having medium water. Container having low water. And container having very low water. These are the different sounds produced by water because the water have different density, because the water is in different densities. Thank you for watching my learning.
Good morning, all of you. Today, my topic is sound. Sound is produced by vibration of an object in human being. The vibration of the vocal cords produce sound. Sound travel through a medium. It cannot travel in vacuum. Now, the question is how sound is produced. When two vocal cords stretch across the voice box or larynx in such a way, it leaves a narrow slit between them for the passage of air. When the lungs form a bronchi, the human ear, it has a canal at the end of which is a stretch membrane called eardrum. Second, middle ear. The three bones which are linked together attach to the eardrum is called middle ear. Third, inner layer. The inner layer receive vibration from this. Thank you to be a good listener.
In short, friction. Now, how many types of friction? There are 3 types of friction: rolling friction, sliding friction, static friction. So, these 3 types of friction. So, rolling friction means resistance of motion by a body that are in rolling contact, like ball bearing. Now, what is the meaning of sliding friction? Sliding friction is a resistance to motion by a body that are in sliding contact, like any object which in sliding. What is the meaning of static friction? So the static friction is that friction like a plain surface, and we push or pull that any object. This is the meaning of static friction.
What is sound? Sound plays an important role in our lives. It helps us to communicate with one another. We hear a variety of sounds in our surroundings, like in the music room, we hear the different sound produced by the different musical instruments, like flute, tabla, harmonium, they are different. Sound produced by the vibration. What is vibration? The to and fro or back and forth motion of an object is called the vibration. When a tightly stretched band is plugged, it vibrates and produces sound. When stopped vibrating, it does not produce any sound. Sound produced by humans. In the humans, the sound is produced by the voice box or larynx. Put your finger on the throat and find a hard
Put your
bump.
finger, then put the fingers. If you are saying to us, put your own finger to the throat.
Yes, ma'am. Put
And
your
do not
finger on
read
the
kindly. Do not read. Just
Put
express
your
your
finger on
words.
the throat and find the hard bump. When you swallow, the part is known as the voice box.
Everyone, my name is Pratyaksha and my topic is sound. Sound is a form of energy produced by vibration. Sound play an important role in our lives. It helps us to communicate with each other. Example, it's also produced by a vibrating body, just like a rubber band. If we plug a rubber band, it will produce sound and will vibrate. Just like that, if we strike a school bell, it vibrates and produces sound. Loudness and pitch. The loudness of sound depends on its amplitude. Amplitude. When the amplitude is higher, the sound is loud. And when the amplitude is small, the sound produced is feeble. And the frequency depends the shrillness and pitch of a sound. If the frequency of vibration is higher, we see that the sound is shrill.
Now I am presenting my flip learning in front of you. My topic is music, noise and music. We hear different types of sound around us. It is the sound always pleasing? Does a sound sometimes cause discomfort to you? Some sounds are pleasant to the ear, whereas some are not. Suppose construction working is going on 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 in your neighborhood. Are there sounds coming from the construction and trucks? Such important, such unpleasant sounds are called noise. Now let's talk about what are harms of noise pollution.